No, it's fine. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. It's fine. But she said yeah. The universe hates me. The universe is like out to get me. Like,
How did she
and I was
know?
like, how you know, man? Is this a scam? Are you just trying to get me to come back? She's like, do you know what karma is?
So we're trying to go to a psychic right now to get our tarot card readings. We've done tarot card readings before, but I did it a couple of times. Mixed reviews, sometimes it's accurate. You know, you take what you want from it.
Take what resonates, leave what doesn't.
But yeah, we don't even know if she has availability, so we'll see. We're hoping because we already drove all the way out here.
So what would you ask about?
My future and my love life.
Future and love life. And mine's the same, future and life.
Yeah, mine's career, maybe love life, but mostly mainly career.
Oh, mine's like, yeah, future-ish career. Actually more career, but like, yeah, future and career, yeah.
Me too. Let's pray we can go. Also, they don't allow filming, so we're just gonna like take notes and discuss afterwards. Yeah, we need to find a story. Get a notebook real quick. Bye. We're outside the psychic reading place, and we're about to go in. I think it's gonna be the three of us. We can go in all together, but it'll be one at a time. We got the notebook. We're gonna be writing notes, and then we'll be debriefing when we're done. Wish us luck. Okay, so we're in the spot now. So we were wrong. We can't go all the way all together in, so we'll be doing it one by one. So Zena went in first.
The air is really loud in here, so yeah, basically she just finished and she's telling me about it a little bit.
Okay, it was like pretty scary because it was like pretty accurate, and like I didn't even say anything yet. It was just pulling out the cards, and like cards. Yeah, I picked cards. You could pick whatever. You pick cards. Like whatever draws is yours. No, it's like either psychic cards or the palm.
I don't know what you
I picked cards, and she just took it out, and like yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was like really accurate, and like at one point, like it was like so accurate, like I almost got emotional. Like I just like felt like it was pretty crazy, but it was really fast. So I was like writing really fast. So I can't write that. I did the psychic reading instead of the tarot cards, just because I wanted it. She said it was more in depth. That was really crazy.
We moved to a park so we can actually discuss all of our results. So throughout the whole session, or each of our sessions, we were taking notes in this. She went first, so she can take the reins.
Okay, so it was like super fast because I did the tarot reading and she just started laying out cards and just started talking. All she asked me for was my name and my birthday. She said, "You have a very long life. I'm seeing over 78.
Oh,
pretty long. So she said that I was very money conscious, which I think is pretty true, and that I have like a fear of not having enough, but I'm very blessed and have a good life compared to others, but I always feel like I'm always scared of not having enough. Yeah, so like not enough money or just like not enough things, I guess. I have like a love and communication problem with like communicating with others in terms of love, because I'm really picky. Like you're looking for like very specific traits and a very specific type of person. I haven't met my soulmate yet. No one in your like life that you've ever met is like, I don't see any soulmates at all. She does see like a future of like a love life for me, like sometime in the future, marriage. And then she said I'd be a mother of 2.
Whoa!
Yeah, mother of 2. And she said I see no divorce and no separation. So it's like it's gonna take a while to find the person, but it'll be good. Oh, this was like interesting. She was talking about in terms of being a boss, like a boss of working career. She said not for the next 5 years and like not right now. Like don't recommend right now. The current job you're in, it's not permanent. I was like, oh, I know. This job is just kind of like a growing, like learning process, which is like kind of like what I felt. She was talking about like, oh, your schooling was not traditional schooling. And I was like,
how did she know?
I was like, how you know, man? And she's like, oh, like, can I ask like why is that? Like, why is it not traditional? And then I basically told her, like, yeah, I was like, so I just gave her like a short summary. Like, I was like, went to college because, you know, felt like I had to. And then I was like not happy. So I like left after a year and then went to beauty school. She was like, beauty is okay, but it'll just be a career to you. If you do beauty, Like, that's not where your money will come from. She said how you'll get rich, or like how you get money, is you're gonna marry into money. So I don't know. Your family expected you to like go a certain way, and she's like, and you will make money, but just not in the way they expect, because it's gonna be marrying into money. So I was like, oh, interesting. Yeah. And then she said the person I'm marrying is gonna be a little bit older, and I'm gonna meet him. So I'm gonna meet him through a small group of friends, which is weird because we talked about that before. Like, we were like, I feel like if it would be, I'm gonna be a small group of friends. And she said he's not from California, and he would be financially stable. So I was like, interesting.
I should have asked about that.
Well, I didn't ask about that. She just told me. She's like, I feel like you're like not stable in your working career right now, and you're kind of confused about work. And I feel like that's like pretty accurate. That's like all I've been thinking about these days. I feel so confused. And then she said, what you were supposed to do in this life, I guess, is not what you're doing. So it wasn't beauty. It wasn't supposed to be beauty. And I was like, oh, interesting. Because I was like, I think this was meant for me. You know, like that's what I said to myself. I was like, that's how I found it, right? Oh, and this is when I was like, there's no way. Like I was like, there's no way she would know this. She was like, you were supposed to go into medical, like the medical field. Like you were supposed to go into medicine, but you didn't. But it wasn't supposed to be a doctor, and it wasn't going to be a nurse.
Oh my God.
Right? And I was like, what? And she's like, but it's too late. There's nothing you can do about it. So I think like that part was like what made me emotional, because I was like, this is not my calling. Maybe because like that period of time was like tough for me, and I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore, you know? Okay, so now let me get into like why she thinks I need a cleansing so bad. Oh, she keeps telling, she said I needed like a $300 cleansing. So, or 400, you know, soul cleansing. Okay, so basically she said I'm like a really old soul, like it's not new. And she's like, do you know what karma is? Right? And I was like, well, you know, like I think I know what karma is. She was just saying like, I lived a lot of lives, and basically like, I don't know if it was like the past one or one of the past ones, there's a lot of negative karma from the past, in the past lives. In my previous life, I was like, I guess, greedy and selfish. I basically, it was like I put like money above everything, and like I guess myself, and I didn't put like my family, like basically money over like everybody, like my family, my friends, like my loved ones and stuff like that. You worked off some of the negative karma, but it's still there. I've always said this in like middle school. I was like, the universe hates me. The universe is like out to get me. There was a lot of bad luck. And it's like, you know, the things that I've like, the random like instances I've experienced in my life, it's just like too much for one lifetime, you know? And like, I'm not even that old. So she's like, there's a lot of people around you in like social life, but you're not letting anyone in. You like basically put up this like wall, and like, so no one gets close to you. And I was like, and I just like was like, and she's like, she started laughing. She's like, yeah, huh? And I was like, oh, and then she said, you're too serious. You need to relax, and you need to have more fun, and you need to like chill, basically, right? You don't see the bigger picture. You always see only what's in front of you, I guess. You need to laugh more. You need to communicate. You need to be more spontaneous. Like she's like, you have to be fun. You need to find like fun in your life. I said something about like why I like couldn't connect to people or something. I guess like, why do I like do that? It's just basically like, the truth is like, you're just unhappy. But the thing is like, you don't want to like tell people unhappy things. You always try to keep things positive. But the thing is like, you don't even have a lot of positivity in yourself, I guess. And you're trying to be happy, but there's like nothing to be happy about because you're so unhappy, like, you know? It's like, you just need to stop living your life so seriously. Find something fun to do, something spontaneous. Maybe take like a dancing class, or take like golf lessons. Do like random things that you would never do. Like, you know, something like fun, like join something, and then like, you know, like add some, I guess, like fun in your life. She's like, you're too serious. Like, she's like, you need to like relax. Don't be so serious. She's just saying like, this life, you're a good person, and this is like a good life. It's just, you have a lot of past karma. At first I was like, is this a scam? Are you just trying to get me to come back, you know, for the thing? But then I asked you, and then you said she didn't tell you anything about that, so I thought that was interesting.
Okay, so it's my turn. So like I said earlier, I did the psychic reading instead of the tarot card. Mainly just because she said the tarot card was more immediate future, like 1 to 2 years, and then the psychic is further into the distance. And she kind of like looked at my whole life type of thing. And the first thing she said was like, you're really sensitive and emotional, but you don't want people to know that. I was like, true. And then she said, when you dream very big. And I've heard that from multiple psychics. Like, I've heard that a lot of times for some reason, so, okay. She's like, love will take time. It's not gonna be anytime soon. And it's because you're so cautious. And I have a fear of failure, I guess with relationships, which is true.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to get into one. She looked at me and she's like, but you're a very strong person. You're strong, you're very mature, And then she's like, you're a good person. You have a good mind, a good heart. You're not evil and not selfish. Thank you. So true. And she's like, you're very good at sensing things and analyzing things for others, but not for yourself. Trying to read my notes too, and I don't know what I'm writing. This is open many doors, but I don't know what that means. And then she started talking a lot about timelines, and she said from end of December to mid-February, that's going to be a new cycle. So there's going to be a lot of change, a lot of like me understanding more things about myself. And she said in December is when she sees money coming in for me. She's like, overall in my life, I will not have problems with money.
Oh, yeah.
She says whatever your fulfillment you're trying to like get from your career, it's not going to come until the end of, I don't know if, I guess it is 5 years. 5 years. It'll take me 5 years to serve my purpose, she says. And she specifically said 2030 is when I'll find whatever fulfillment I'm looking for, I guess. And then she started, this next section we'll be talking about is family. And I think this stuff was the stuff that got me, because like all that stuff, you can't really tell what will happen or not. But this stuff is stuff that's in my life that like only I would be able to know, like, or I guess
without telling anybody.
Yeah. So first she's like, I see an older woman figure around you. Like, I think it's a relative. And I see some sort of illness. Like she's like not doing well. And like, yeah, that immediate. Yeah. I mean, no, it's fine. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. It's fine. But she said, yeah. But I'm just gonna cut there. She didn't say that she sees like any deaths, kind of like yours. She didn't see any deaths, but she just keeps seeing that woman and that she's not doing well. But no immediate deaths in the near future, so that's good. And then
Did you start crying when she said that?
no, but I got like pretty shocked, and I was like, oh my god. And also, yeah, I was telling them that, or her, I didn't really know like if I was supposed to react or not, because I'm like, I don't want to like react and then she's like, okay, and like, you know, I don't know if she's scamming or not. I don't know. Anyways, okay, continuing. In terms of love life, okay, this is the juicy part. She sees me in a future with 3 children. Also, like you said, no divorce, no separation. She said this is gonna be after my like 5-year period of discovering myself and learning things. Basically, all she said was like, not now, you're not ready. She kept saying like, you're not ready.
That's true. I feel
Which
like
is
that's pretty
what
true.
I always say. When I asked later on, she's like, for the 3 children, she's like, for some reason, I see 2 pregnancies. And then like that
Wait,
last
they're your children?
2 of my actual children. But
Will
she's
get
like,
pregnant?
no.
Wait, what?
Oh, what? Pregnancy.
Oh, wait.
I will have 2 pregnancies. And she said the last one is like not by pregnancy. So she's like, I don't know if it's like adoption or like somehow like somebody comes to your care. But like that 3rd one is not through pregnancy, which I thought was interesting. As for whoever my partner is, she says, you do not know him yet. Kind of like what you said, like you do not know him, not anyone you know. She said, I will meet him through a family member. Somebody's gonna introduce me. Some family member.
Ooh, I like that. That's kind of juicy.
And
That's really interesting.
he doesn't live here. He's from out of state. The moment I meet him, I'll feel the connection. But his problem is he's not very openly communicative. And she's like,
that's
but
what
she,
you hate the most.
yeah, and she's like, but you need that, and like I need to be told I'm needed and wanted, so like that can, I don't know, I guess be the issue. So that's love life, okay? Now going back to family, this is where it started getting freaky, right? Where she was like staring at me, and then she was like, why is there no communication with your dad? Like, what's that about? Like, you're not communicating with your dad.
Oh my god, because
She's like, what is that about? I was like, well, he has passed away. She's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. She said that he is still here with us.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking to
Well, because
somebody.
I always didn't, like,
Don't say that.
not that I didn't, but I told her too, where I'm like, I just like could never tell like if he was or wasn't, and that's why I guess I didn't really like communicate or like even like say anything much. She said basically it's because he can only come and speak to us when he wants to. It's not like he can like keep coming and he's always here whenever. It's like he has to be allowed to speak to us, which I'm like, allowed by who? So that scared me. Yeah, but he's still here, and then he is at peace now, but he is not happy with how he left. Which I was like, oh, like, cause you know, and I was like, well, yeah, like
But that sounds about right.
yeah, and she was saying like, yeah, like he was very not satisfied with how he left and felt like there was a lot of regrets. And then he's like, as for like him in general, like he had a lot of people like jealous of his life. There was a lot of people like wanting what he had type of thing.
Right.
Which I'm like, yeah, I feel like and all that. And then
About you too?
oh no. Okay. And then as for our two parents, let's pause. A lot of dogs. There's gonna be a dog fight coming.
That's so crazy. And I was like, she's jealous of you. And she's like, I don't know. She said something.
See, my hair is up.
I know. I went,